Happy bro building, broadcasting, cinema camera Sunday. Yes, today is cinema camera Sunday. Yesterday was cinema camera Saturday. We've done some upgrades. I'm going to show you guys some of the upgrades that we've done. We're going to talk about it for a little bit. Not going to spend too much of your time today because this is going to be real quick. Very quick video. First of all, I'm going to say shout out to Joshua Esperado, I believe that's his name. I don't think I'm saying it right. Esperado. Shout out to Joshua. Thank you for the $10, the $10 cash out. I always tell you guys that I just got through eating these double cheeseburgers, just keeping it real. Double cheeseburgers was good. I can't show you the evidence, but yeah, I just got through eating them just now a little while ago. Thank you for the $10. He sent me $10 earlier this morning, like 9 a.m. or something like that, for food. He said, hey, get you some food. I've been running around doing things all day. Got low on money, keeping it real. Bought my dad a Hungry Jack earlier. Took him to church. Came back. Fixed him his Hungry Man. I call him Hungry Man. Hungry Man TV dinners with the chicken and all that kind of stuff in there. Yeah, and I bought a couple of sodas and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you for the double cheeseburgers. I just got through eating those. And it's late in the evening. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's late. It's probably about 4 o'clock in the evening. So I'm just now eating. But thank you, Joshua Esperado. Joshua Esperado. I'm going to shout out you guys. If you guys do a cash app and you send me something, I'm going to shout you out. I'm just going to let you know if you want me to shout you out. Let me know in the comments if you want me to shout you out. But thank you for the $10 because I really did need it. I haven't got paid yet. I'm still waiting on payday. Still have not got in my storage units yet. So I'm locked out and I can only do what I can do. I'm keeping it real. I do not gamble anymore. I let you guys know I don't gamble anymore. So if you send me some money, it's going to go on food or whatever, bills. I got bills to pay. Keeping it real. So thank you so much. I did go to the 99-cent store. I had a couple dollars, and I bought this. I'm going to show you. This was at the. I show you guys everything. See, I keep it real. Dollar Tree. This is the bag. Okay, I got this earlier at the Dollar Tree. This is a container, a food container, right? Yes. But we're not going to be using it for that. We're going to be changing out the matte box on this. We're going to make this into a matte box because it's bigger. I like it. It's thicker. Of course, we're going to paint it, so it's not going to be clear. It's going to be black. You know, that's what a matte box looks like. And I like it because it has a lid. Because now you can protect your lens. If you had a real camera and you wanted to protect it, you could put a lid. And I might put a hinge on here to where you just lift it up because that's the way matte boxes look. Matte boxes look like that. Okay? Keeping it real. So I'll probably paint this too. I'll paint this. Or I might keep it clear. Who knows? It doesn't matter. And go from there. Hey, that's a bug I think was on my I felt something on my ear here. Anyway, so keeping it real. Yeah. Thank you, Joshua, for the $10. And I tell you guys, go to my Cash App. If you don't know my Cash App, I don't want to be looking too sexy here for you guys. Go to my Cash App. It's $ Tony McDew. You know the dual $. $ Tony McDew. And if you're not sure if it's me, it's a picture of me holding some batteries, okay? I was holding some 80-volt batteries. That's for the Bro Rover, the Bro Metro Retro Tesla car that we're going to still be working on. Still got that. Still working on that project. I haven't, what's the word? I haven't finished it because, hey, it takes time. It takes time. It takes money. It takes time. And it's hot. It's hot out here today. I don't even want to make this video, but I got to do it. So shout out to Joshua, thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $10. I haven't got a bunch of donations in a long time. I'm keeping it real. People think I get a lot of donations. I don't get a lot of donations. I get them every now and then. Somebody will donate something, $5, $10, whatever. That's fine. If you want to donate more, $50, $100, that's great too. I've got a couple of those a while back in the past, and thank you for that. But I'm going to start shouting out all the people that donate, just to let you know. So if you want to be a part of this channel, if you're supporting me and you're helping me in any way, you're going to get recognized, okay? Thank you, Joshua. Thank you for that $10. Thank you, Joshua Esperado, something like that. I'm sorry I messed up your name, but hey, thank you, Joshua, for the $10. Cash App, that's Cash App. $ Tony McDew, the little $. $ Tony McDew, TonyMcDew. You'll see a picture of me, the way I look, holding a bunch of batteries. Okay? That's to let you guys know. There ain't no scamming out there. All right. Now back to the main subject today. I didn't grab the wiring harness. Oh, I was gonna show you guys that. Anyway, I built broadcasters, okay? And the mini broadcaster that I built not too long ago, I just stripped it down earlier today. Just stripped it down when my dad was at church. This was the mini broadcaster. You guys remember this? Okay. You watch my videos, that's a fly that jumped on me. Okay, scared me. So this was the mini broadcaster. You got your microphone here. You got your, it's handheld, wireless. Remember we use a cheap microphone in here. It's called Air Hug. I got these off of Amazon. Air Hug. Keeping it real, keeping it real. You guys need to sponsor me out there. I'm giving you guys a lot of good, I'm telling you guys a lot of good deals. I think I paid like $30 for this or something like that, 29 or 30 bucks. Anyway, Air Hug, so you got your microphone. So you're doing a microphone blog or you're interviewing somebody, now you got a wireless microphone. And the Air Hug receivers, we actually put on here too. So the Air Hug receivers are right here. The Air, we got, well, this is a second transmitter. So you got two transmitters, so you can clip this one on your shirt or whatever. Okay. So if you don't want to be handheld, you don't want to hold a microphone. Now you got your Air Hug right here. Air Hug, Air Hug, Air Hug. Keeping it real. So this was the mini broadcaster. I told you guys about this little stand. I love this little stand. This is a great stand. But I had to strip it down. I had the computer on there. I had the monitors on there. It was real set up, really nice. And I think I have my tablet on the top. We took the tablet off. That's the tablet right here in the back. That's the tablet, a Samsung tablet. And it's really cool. And I'm still going to keep this as my mini broadcaster. But right now, we need to get this baby built. We need to get the big Panavision built. So I was like, I got to do what I got to do. I don't have any other computers. This is actually a computer that's on here. This is a 11-inch tablet. I got this a long time ago, probably like 5 years ago. And it still works. It's an i3. It's okay. So we'll just keep this on here for the mini broadcaster for right now. The mini broadcaster still works, okay? But we stripped it down. I took the wiring harness out, the complete wiring harness. There's a lot of wires, and they're going to be wired up in this baby. That's what we're getting ready to do now. But before I do that, I want to show you guys. You remember the F1, whatever this is, the F6. I'll bring it closer here for you guys to see it. This was the F6 project, the FX6 3D project. I want you guys to see the comparison of size here. And this is going to be a lot smaller than the other one, but this one still has the mini PC right here, the mini PC, and then we got this Velcro on here. This is the Bluetooth speaker, and then I just took off the wireless transmitter. The wireless transmitter is sitting over here. Like I said, I got to pay Peter to pay Paul, so we're taking the wireless transmitter off. That's the wireless transmitter. We took that off because I only have one, keeping it real. So we're going to put it on the big baby. We're going to put it on the big baby. So I'm paying Peter to pay Paul. This is the F1, the F63 mini PC. You see the Bluetooth speaker now. It's got the monitor on top. You can't see the monitor from this angle. But I got a little 5-inch monitor on top, HDMI, and this is basically a computer system. It's a computer system, and it's designed to. Let me lower it down a little bit. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Okay, this is designed so that you can get online. I mean, you can get online with the computer. You can do all kinds of stuff, but you can live stream. This is my little system, my mini system. So I I still haven't put Velcro in there. We're gonna put some Velcro in there today. I think we're gonna do the Velcro today. I went and got some Velcro from the 99-cent store too. So yeah, this is the FX6. I haven't painted the buttons. We're gonna do all that. I gotta get some more money. Like I said, when I get my check, I'll probably buy some little paint and we'll paint all the buttons, and this will be the FX6 rig. The FX6 rig. And I took off the wireless transmitter. It looks cool with the wireless transmitter. Just screw it on the back right here. I can put it back on to show you what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. And it's supposed to be straight up because this is on there with Velcro. Everything's on there with the Velcro. There's the Velcro right there. Keeping it real. From the not Dollar General. What's the name of that store? Dollar Tree. Velcro from Dollar Tree. And what you do is you tighten it up like this. And you got the wireless transmitters. And the wireless transmitter would hook into the computer. And then you could transmit to another computer or whatever, and do all your recording. And this is what it would look like. Now, what I wanted to tell you is that the matte box that's on there, I don't have a matte box on this one. So if I put the matte box on there, that's what it would look like. Okay? Just give you an idea. Let me back it up a little bit. That's what this baby would look like. FX6 with the matte box. Yeah. Yeah. Okay? That's what it would look like. Now, I could put a smaller matte box or whatever. I saw a whole lot of different containers. These are just the containers. Regular containers. It got some little plastic inside, whatever. But it looks cool. So that could definitely go on there. This might be the next matte box for this. I don't know yet. from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, $1.27. And now you got like a little mini cinema camera. So this would be like my little mini cinema camera, FX6. The FX9, I never did get it printed out because my print head went bad on my printer. So I'm gonna have to wait on the FX9, and I gotta stabilize that print because the 3D print is not good. It wasn't good at all. Okay. So this is Bro Building Sunday. I just wanted you guys to see. Sometimes I have to take one system apart to work on another one, and that's what we're doing. I was going to cannibalize this system a little bit. I was going to cannibalize this system and build it into the big baby, but I was like, nah, we'll just go ahead and work with whatever we can work with, you know? So I wanted to show you the difference in size and comparison, and I think that's what we're going to do now. Let's see. How can I show you this a little bit? I'm going to back the camera up a little bit. Just bear with me for a minute. Go back the camera up. Back the camera up. It probably looks a little junky in here. That's okay. Get this other system out the way here. That's the other broadcaster system. These are all broadcaster systems. Remember that. So you see the little mini. This is the mini. This is the mini FX6 mini broadcasting system. Okay. See the size on this, and you see the difference on this baby. See there? Oh, I got my Panasonic camera on the front here. I don't have it aimed correctly, but that's a Panasonic high definition camera. That's a Panasonic high definition camera. So this is going to be Panavision. So I'm just representing right now. I took the phone out, and let's see the difference. You can see the difference on size already, I'm pretty sure. Okay? This baby is huge. We got the monitors on here now. We got the USB microphone. We got a USB microphone. We got a 7-inch monitor here, 7-inch monitor here. And these can swivel around so you can have a conference monitor so you can see yourself. And this could be for the person that's shooting the video or whatever. But these two monitors actually are going to be hooked up to the PC. We're getting ready to add the PC now. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. Get this one out the way. The mini FX6 broadcaster system. These are broadcaster systems. Remember that. They're not, they're full computers. Full computers. That has a full computer. This has a full computer. You get on the internet, check your emails, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So, let me get over here now. So, looking at this system, this mat box I told you is too small. I don't really like it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna paint this. I'm gonna probably paint this right here on air so you guys can see it. This mat box will fit better. And then I'll have to fabricate it. I'll have to cut a hole in here. And we're going to put the Panasonic camera in today. But I'm not going to do everything on film today. But we're going to try to get the Panasonic camera in here today. It's going to be mainly in this housing right here. The Panasonic camera is going to go in this housing, which is just a trash can. Okay, keeping it real. And then in a couple days, we're going to be getting the lens printout. The printout for the lens. It's going to say Aries, 65 to 300 millimeter, all that kind of stuff. Tony from Cali on there. World Broadcast News. That's the printout that's going to go on the side of all this once this is all done. I thought about cutting this middle section open and having a door where it swings open, and you could put also stuff in here to give it more weight for balance. But mainly, if you say you wanted to, you're going to shoot, and oh man, I don't have no place to put my keys. I don't have no place to put my wallet. This would be a little storage area as well. So I'm thinking about doing that because, like I said, this is just a plastic bottle. I could cut a hole, cut it right here, and have a door swing open, and then boom, close the door, and you can have all your valuables in there. That'd be kind of cool. Not all your valuables, but you could carry some things with you, and even some drinks or some food or something. I put a couple sandwiches in there. You know what I'm saying? Get hungry while you're out doing a shoot. Say, man, I'm hungry. Open this up, boom. Get your sandwiches out. See, I do things completely different. I'm not trying to compete with the big boys. I'm just having fun, and that's what this is all about. I had somebody. I made the video yesterday. I told you guys these videos are just for fun. I'm enjoying myself. It's a hobby, and that's what it's all about. It's not about trying to compete with the big boys, trying to show off, or trying to compete and say my camera's better than yours or anything like that. I've been through all that stuff way back in the day, and I don't want to go through that anymore. The young guys are out there. They're doing all the video stuff, and I'm like, that's great. They're out there doing all the cinema movies and running around. I'm not doing all that running around anymore. Run and gun, they call it. ENG, run and gun. You go out there trying to get news stories and stuff. No, I'll post news stories. I'll tell you about. You'll see a bunch of news stories. A lot of murders lately, which is pretty sad. A lot of murders. A lot of people got unalived, if you want to say that. I guess it doesn't matter to me because I'm not monetized. I don't get penalized because I'm not monetized. I don't get penalized. I can say anything I want. Okay, I'm an independent journalist. Say anything I want. I don't work for a company. I work for WBN, World Broadcast News. World Broadcast News. I can tell you about the news, something that happened 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago. It doesn't matter because I'm World Broadcast News. And some things that I tell you about, it might happen a year ago, 2 years ago. Don't hate. Don't trip on it because you probably never heard about it anyway. There's a lot of things I've seen recently that I was like, oh man, I didn't know about that. Happened 2-3 years ago. It doesn't have to be up to date. Everything don't have to be up to date. Okay? It's about information, transferring information, even about technology. Most of this technology is old, but we're transferring information. We're talking about it. Okay? It's a conversation. So that's what this is all about. Okay. So enough of that. Enough of my ranting there. We are going to start working on this baby. Show you what else we got from the Dollar Tree. I'm keeping it real. We got the white Velcro. Okay, what do they call it? They call it hook and loop fasteners. Okay, I never called it that. Call it Velcro. We call it Velcro, man, in the hood. Hook and I can't even say that. Hook and loop fasteners. Okay, hook and loop fasteners. We got these at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I keep thinking about Dollar General. Dollar Tree for $1.25. Okay, keeping it real. I got 2 of these. Keeping it real. Got 2 of them. So we're going to be doing a lot of Velcroing, or hook and fastening. We're going to be hook and fastening a lot of stuff. I don't want to say that. I also got this little box right here. I like this little organizer, organizer, 8x3x2. Okay, so you got 2 inches here, 3 inches here, and then this is 8 inches. I don't even know why I got this, but I was like, I like it. I like stuff like this. So I'll buy stuff like this when I go to the dollar store, and I'll be like, yeah, maybe I can put that right here. Maybe I can put it right here. That could be all my electronics can be in here. I can put all my electronics in this thing. Have this thing where it lights all up. It'd be cool. Nobody has anything like that. I can put voltage regulators in there and all kinds of stuff because I do build circuits still. And I don't mean sometimes I build a circuit, but I haven't built any in a long time. But sometimes I might want to experiment. I want to get some capacitors, resistors, diodes, and make a bridge rectifier. So a bridge rectifier, so I can step down a voltage or step up a voltage from DC to AC. I want to build a power supply or something. So that could go here. That'd be kind of cool. That could go here like that. It could light up and stuff and have some LEDs in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but $1.25. I was like, I like it. Smooth. It's really nice. Open it up and whatever. So we got these items. So once again, from the dollar store. This is gonna be the matte box. I can pop this off right now and show you what it's gonna look like. I guess if you want to see what it's gonna look like. Just happen to have a couple tools here. Because I get busy. I don't play. I just got this zip tied on here, which makes it really easy. I got it zip tied on here. Get a grip on it here. Okay. See how easy that came off? So that's the old matte box. And what I did, I zip tied the tripod too, where the head is, so that it don't pop out, because that's a cheap tripod. And it's got more weight in the back now. So I was telling you about balancing it out. I still haven't found my other camcorder. The Panasonic camcorder is going in here today. We're going to find it. I got to find it. It's in the house somewhere. The camcorder is going to go in here like so. That's going to be the camcorder. Just imagine that as a camcorder. This is not going to be here. This is just here for fun. I want to show you. This is Panasonic. It is HD. I could pop it out the way. It's got a little ball head joint thing on there. I could pop it out the way, or I could be shooting HD video with just this if I wanted to shoot video with just that. And at Panasonic, I'm just keeping all the Panasonic products together. I got a couple Panasonic cameras. So we're going to put I got a larger Panasonic HD camera. It's really nice. I think it's a hard drive camera, like a 30 gig or something. We're going to put that in here. Okay? As soon as I find it. We may put 2 cameras in here. We might put 2 Panasonic cameras in here. This one is just for fun, whatever. I might pop it up on the top or something. Get it out the way. But for a quick job, if you had to do a video, and you say, oh man, I need a camera. Bam. Pop that baby up. Turn it on. Do your video. This is all the buttons on the back here. It looks pretty cool. This is an old Panasonic camera HD from, I don't even know a year. Probably like 2000. It probably came out like 2005 or something like that. And it probably was like $200 or $300. Keep it real. I got it from shopgoodwill.com. Shopgoodwill.com. And I think I probably paid about $20 for it. Okay? And it works. Panasonic. Panasonic and Panavision. Panasonic and Panavision. That's why you see all this. Panavision. DXL. The Millennium DXL 3. That's not out yet. So this is what this is. This is what this is going to be. The DXL Millennium 3. Okay. Enough of that. Let me tilt this down a little. Let me tilt this up a little bit. so that I can take off some of the weight. Okay, guys, just bear with me. Bear with me. It's like this cheap tripod. Once again, $20 tripod. It's called Zomi. I think that's how you say it. Z-O-M-E-I. Check this tripod out. I got a bunch of these. I think I got about 10 of these. Keeping it real. I got a lot of cameras. So yeah, I bought a lot of these because I was like, they're in the Broadcaster Museum, and they're all set up. Okay, 7-inch monitor, USB, JLab. I think this is called JLab. USB microphone. You can use any microphone you want. This is going to be hooked into the computer. USB. These are not hooked up yet, but I told you guys about these yet. I got to tighten this one up. This one's not that tight. This one's tight, and you can rotate them, put them in any angle that you want them in. This is for the person that's actually filming. This will be for the person that's actually not filming. And the two monitors will, since they are hooked into the computer, you can get on the computer and you can do whatever you need to do. You want to check your emails, you want to watch Netflix, you can watch Netflix, you can do all that stuff on this monitor. You can also do it on this one. And I'll have HDMI cables that you can plug out of here where you can plug them into a larger screen TV as well. I have a external output on the side as well. So, rotating this around to the back here, opening it up, I've got stuff already in here, keeping it real. I got a mouse in here. This is my mouse. I told you this is a computer system. The first broadcasting camera with a computer in it, the whole 9 yards. Look at this big old keyboard. It's a big old keyboard. I got a little smaller ones, but look, this one actually fits perfectly. I was going to put it on the back. I was going to have it on the back with Velcro because I like the way it looks. Okay? I got this for $9. $9. Read my lips. $9. Okay? So there's your keyboard and mouse right there for your computer. USB port, a 7-port USB port 3.0 with switches and lights. This is going on today. I'm going to put this on in a little bit. We're going to put it right here, just like that. I already measured it out because it's not blocking the print. It's not blocking anything. It's going to look really cool, and it's going to go just like that. And it's going to light up. It's going to light up, so you'll see all the USB ports lit up. It's going to be real cool. It's going to light up blue too. So these cost about $9 or $10. Okay, I got a couple of these. All my broadcasters have these, believe it or not. Well, I got at least 3 of them have it. Inside, as you go deep into the canvas of the computer, the camera, there's the computer, there's the baby. So we're gonna put this on right now. I'm gonna put this on right now in front of you, right here in front of you, because like I said, I have no shame in my game, and when I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. A lot of people don't think I'm gonna do things, and they're like, "Oh, Tony, you're not gonna do that." Yeah, watch. So this white Velcro that I didn't really want to get because I usually use black Velcro. Not to be racist or anything, I'm not racist. This white Velcro we're going to use today. They didn't have any black Velcro. And I don't care, I'll change it out later if I want to change it out. But I probably won't change it out. Because you're not going to see it anyway. I might change it out. Because you will see it. Once you take the computer off, you will see it. Okay. So, I don't do any measuring. I do not do any measuring, okay? Sometimes I measured the lens the other day with the tape measure, but I just measured it just to do a ballpark. Okay, it's about 20 inches tall. Okay, we're gonna do the print, it's 20 inches tall. But I usually don't do any measuring. I don't do any lot. I just eyeball a lot of stuff. I'm like, okay, is that centered? Okay, it looks good. Start drilling. That's what I usually do. Okay. So I'm not a master fabricator. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not a master fabricator, even though I may put it on my resume. Yes, I'm a master fabricator and an engineer. Okay? You can do that. You can actually do that. And see, this is why I tell people: you're working on something projects at the house, and you say, okay, I want to see what edge do I want to put, the soft edge on here or the hard edge? Let me think. I think I'm gonna put the soft edge. There's a soft side and there's a hard edge. So the soft side, I'm gonna put on the computer. Okay? And like I said, all I'm doing is just placing the Velcro. I'm gonna put about 6 of these babies in there because I don't want them to fall off. I could put 4, but I'm gonna put 6 of them. Oh, you guys can't even see me doing this, huh? I'll show you in a minute. Okay? And I'm not measuring anything. I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm going, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. That's how I work. Okay? When I build something, I just think about it, and then I just do it. I don't spend a whole lot of time thinking about it. Sometimes I do spend a lot of time thinking about something, but most of the time, I just do it. So everything will not be perfect. And this computer's been on like 3 different broadcasters. This computer's been on 3 different broadcasters. If you guys remember the big X-Cam, from 2003, the first one, with the 4 cameras on it, or 5 cameras, or whatever that mug was, I took that apart. This computer came off of that. So I don't have a whole lot of computers, just keeping it real. Right now I got 4 mini computers, 4 mini computers. And I can tell you every name of them, the names of them, when I bought them, the whole 9 yards. And what I do is when I'm working on a project, I'll just say, okay, this computer is now going to be used on this project. Just like the car. The one that we're working on, the car computer that we're going to be using, I'm thinking about, I was going to use this one. I thought about using this one, to be honest with you. And I may still end up using this computer for the car. But I'm thinking about using the portable one. I got a portable one, and it's really not that good. I thought it was going to be a little bit better. I paid like $100 for it, and it's not that good, but it's okay. I use it every day for my daily. It's like my daily driver. It's actually hooked up right now. The one that I told you about on the Sony Retro Broadcaster. The Sony Retro Broadcaster. It's a little flat, thin computer. It's about that big. It'll fit in your pocket. I didn't get to show you guys it physically all the way. I think I just took some pictures of it, but I'm thinking about, that's the one that I was going to use for the car. I still may use it for the car because it's like a daily driver. It's not very powerful. It's not as powerful as this one. This one's a lot more powerful. And the little G-Tech or whatever, the G-Tech is very powerful too. That one's a lot more powerful. Okay, so I almost got this Velcro placed. You guys just bear with me for a minute, and I'm gonna show you how I placed it. What I'm doing is I'm putting both ends on. I put the soft end on the computer, the soft end, and the rough end is going to be connected to here. And it probably doesn't matter, but you know, that's the way I'm doing it. So you guys just bear with me. Almost done. Almost done. One more rough edge here. So I had to use like two sets of Velcro out of that pack, which is not bad. Still got some more Velcro in there. That's what it looks like, folks. Bam. Looks jacked. Now I didn't put one in the middle. Probably should put one in the middle too. I don't want this thing to fall off. A lot of times this stuff can, yeah, we're gonna put one in the middle too. It's rough. Well, I got 2 rough ones left. That ain't making no sense. Got a rough one there. Got another rough one. I shouldn't have 2 rough ones. Hang on here, folks. Oh, there's another soft one right there. No, I might as well just use all these. I think I'm gonna use all these up. Yeah. I don't want this computer to fall off because, like I said, I can't afford to be buying computers like that. I got 4 computers, keeping it real, and that's it. I'm not trying to break any records or anything. And I didn't line these up perfectly. See how they look? Not perfect. I don't care. Because next week, knowing me, I'll be to change it all over again. So I'm going to place it on here, and I was going to place it up at the top like that, but I'm going to place it down in the middle. And the reason why is because the cables won't get damaged. The cables, I don't want the cables to stick all up. Okay, so I'm going to place it, and I eyeball it. See the little circle in the middle? There's a circle there. If you can see it barely, there's a circle in the middle there. So I kind of like eyeball it. I don't do any measuring, and I'll be like, okay, that'll work. And that's what I do. And it's not perfect. And I press it real hard. So I'm doing, pressing it on here real hard. And hopefully I'll be able to take it off. We'll see. Okay, it looks like it's on there good. So that's the computer. Computer's on there that quick. Take the computer. And then I don't trust this, this is like Tupperware. So I'll probably put some kind of latch to latch it, because this could just pop off. It's on there pretty tight, but I don't trust it. Especially when you start plugging in cables and stuff. Once you start plugging in cables, you're gonna put a lot of weight on this door. This is gonna be like a door. It may swing open. I might get to the point, let's see if it does that. Pop it out right here, and it just swing open. That's cool. You can swing open, and then you can put all your groceries in there. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some fruit. You got grapes and bananas and all that kind of stuff. Apples, whatever you want. Chicken. Whatever you want in there, okay? I might really keep that. This might be like a lunch pail when I get done with it. Be like, man, we ain't seen no camera like that before, man. Wow. And this is still the lightest cinema camera probably in the world. We're gonna say that. World premiere. This is probably the lightest big broadcasting cinema camera in the world. The lightest camera with storage. Once again, this will probably open up. I might have this where it open up and you take it apart. You can put stuff in here, have groceries in here. Put your fruit in here, your vegetables. Just give me an idea. I might build a refrigeration system in it. That'd be cool, huh? Build like a refrigeration system in it, especially with the heat. So have this thing where it runs off a battery. It's like a little mini refrigerator. Boom. Put your little sodas in there, and that'd be cool. Or you just cut that mug open, and put some ice in there. You want to be really bro budget. Cut that mug open, put you some ice in there, put you a couple drinks in there, call it a day. Or just one big drink, like this right here. I got this at the dollar store today. Thank you once again. Shout out to Joshua. Joshua, thank you. Joshua, I forgot the last name again, but thank you. I bought this today. I bought a couple of these. Keep it real. Let me drink some of this right now. Get some energy. Because you see how I'm slowing down? You see how my voice is slowing down? I'm getting real slow? Yeah. And for the people that don't know me, computer animation, three-dimensional holographic, digital video, broadcast, special effects engineer, / senior audiovisual. Ooh, this thing is going to foam up. I don't think we're going to be able to open it. So I think I shook it around a little bit too much. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Computer animation, three-dimensional holographic, digital video, broadcast, special effects engineer / senior audiovisual, telecommunications specialist / broadcaster. Not broadcaster, not broadcaster. I'm a reality show. Born 1963, Alton HD. HPTV stands for Help People TV, Handicap Production, and many more productions coming your way. And now we're with WBN. WBN stands for World Broadcast News. Okay, and this is World Broadcast, also breaking news. Okay. That's good. This is my medication. I was telling my dad this earlier. I had to give him medication. It takes like 6 pills a day. And I was like, you know what? This is my medication right here. Medication. I don't even take no medication. But this is my medication. Or eat some sweets. I might go and eat some cookies or something. Thank you once again. Shout out to Joshua. I did get some cookies from the 99-cent store. Keeping it real. From the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. I did get some cookies from Dollar Tree. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you for the food. That's what he sent me the thing for. I'll tell you guys again. Once again, don't hate, don't wait. If you like this project, you want to support the channel, or you want to help me out, you want to help a brother out. Brother ain't got too much money right now. I ain't got that much gas, but I'm still surviving. I'm still alive. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for another day. Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for another day. And that's all I can do. I just pray for another day and thank you for another day. And there's a whole lot of things that I could talk about, and I can say, man, I'm sad about this, I'm sad about that, and this is happening, but I don't. I just try to keep my spirits up, try to keep my joy. I don't gamble. I don't go to casinos anymore. This is what I'm doing. Building Bro Cinema cameras. Bro Cinema cameras. The lightest Bro Cinema camera ever made and the biggest Bro Cinema camera ever made. The lightest and biggest Bro Cinema camera ever made on a bro budget. And it works. It's going to really work. That's what's going to trip you out. Now, the wiring harness for this is a lot of wires. I could go grab it real quick and show you guys all the wires. I'm going to get it, because I got to keep this thing real. You guys don't be believing me, right? So let me grab it real quick. Let me get up. Hang on. Just hang on, folks. I'm finna grab it. Thank Josh for the money he sent me. Okay. All right, folks. We're back. We're keeping it real. This is Bro Building. This is Bro Building Sunday. Look at all this. All these wires. Okay? All these wires and adapters, and you see USB ports and stuff and whatever. All this has to be hooked up on the Bro Cinema. So what I'm thinking is, now that I have this beautiful compartment here where you can put your lunch in, we don't want to see all those wires, right? Right. Took the computer off. Look at it. Look how fast I took the computer off. That's nice. I like that. Took the computer off and try to make everything kind of convenient. Now you got these wires right here. This big old. Oh, some of my plugs came out just now. Hang on. Hang on. Let's plug these back in. These are 12-volt adapters, and they're for the monitors. But you don't really need that, because if you take this out portable, they're going to be running off of a 12-volt battery. And I have 12-volt batteries that are small, so you don't really need all this. But most of the time, this is going to be plugged up. This is going to be the cinema camera plugged up. I'm not trying to take this one around. So you do want to have an AC power supply. So bam, all this will go in like that. Does it fit? Let's see. Barely. I could always use a smaller power strip, but yeah, I can put it in sideways like that. See how that looks? I mean, you'll see that, put it against the wall like that. It's all kind of different ways. So I'm just gonna get all these wires. Look at this. Look, there's more wires too. Actually, this one doesn't go in there because this is this is my Dell adapter for the other laptop over there. So the Dell laptop will not even go in there, but we're gonna put it here anyway. I'm just gonna shove all this stuff in here and just let's see if it fits. So a lot of the Dell laptop is the only the Dell laptop power supply that wouldn't go in here. So I just want to see how much room we got. So it's in there. All the wires are in there. Look at that. Look like a junky looking piece of shh. Anyway, but that's all the wires that I got to hook up. I just want you guys to see this. All these wires got to be hooked up, and they can be hooked up really neat. They don't necessarily have to go inside. I could put the power strip right here on the side of the tripod. There's lots of different variations on how you could do this, but I want you guys at least get an idea on how this is done. Now, oh, I know what's gonna be. I was gonna show you the mat box. Let's see what the mat box looks like. This is gonna be the new mat box. Bam. Hey, that looks nice. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. This bar sticks out too far though. Not really, because I decided that if you look at this, this is not completely straight. It's going down in an angle, so this is actually going to be lifted up. I got some foam cushion stuff that I got from a lot of my old cameras. When I bought old cameras in that foam, I always keep that foam. It's like I don't even know what to call it. It's like gray foam, probably painted black, of course. But we're going to put foam under here to raise this up about an inch. We're going to raise it up because I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, oh man, it's at an angle here. It's going down and it's going down. We don't want that. So once I raise that up, that's gonna look better on here. It's gonna match up perfectly. Okay. I know this looks weird. Let's take out this lid here. You might be able to see right through the can there, but you can see the can fits. It fits better. It fits a lot better. Okay. I'm already visualizing it. What it's gonna look like. Wow. Look at that. Look at that baby. Yeah. But this is gonna be raised up. Now you got to remember this whole area right here is gonna be raised up. I'm gonna cut these zip ties. We're gonna put foam between there. And I may even put some wood or something. I might put a couple pieces of little small wood, drill some holes to make this a lot more stable. Okay? So the zip ties is just temporary a lot of times. I'll do zip ties, but I'll change it out. So all these zip ties are probably going to be cut. It's going to be raised up. This will be painted black. We're going to paint this black today. We're going to paint it black right here in front of you. I don't care. I was going to paint right over. I might paint over the sticker too. Can I get the sticker off? If I can't get the sticker off, I'll paint right over the sticker. I don't care. I did that with this box right here. I couldn't get the sticker off. Well, I probably could have, but I didn't want to. This one I'm able to take the sticker off. So great. Usually this kind of stuff, before you paint it, you want to make sure there's no oils and stuff like that. I'm just using my shirt to wipe it off. Make sure there's no oils and stuff like that when you do a paint job on something like this. And you might want to even prime it. So I don't know how good this is going to look once we paint it, but we're going to paint it right now. I don't care. Where my spray can? Where my spray paint at? Y'all think I'm playing? I don't play when it comes to this stuff. So we're going to paint this, and then I'm probably just going to let it hang from the bottom of the tripod to dry. Let me get some paint. Where did I put my paint? Be right back. Okay, I'm back, folks. Like I said, I do things very, very fast. I don't do a lot of measuring. I told you guys about that. This is Bro Building Sunday. I usually don't do all my building right here in front of you all the time because it's kind of boring, probably. But I wanted you guys to see, this is what I enjoy. I enjoy doing this, okay? I really do enjoy doing this, okay? Very, very proud of this. Compared to how it looked a couple days ago, very, very proud of it. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and paint this. I'm gonna move this out the way for a minute, and I just kind of look around and I'll be like, okay, where can I put this where I can paint it? Where can I put this here? Here's the computer. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like on the door. Looks cool. We'll set that aside here. I got my energy going up. My energy is like kicking in right now. I got this little stool right here. This is cool. This one of the little fold-out stools. You guys seen these before? I think we're gonna paint on top of that. Yep. And the way I'm gonna do it, See, I think about stuff so quick. Look at this. Look at that. I just stuck that mug around it like that. And I can paint the insides later, but I'm mainly concerned with the outside right now. So I'm just gonna stretch it around that stool and paint, I think. Or it's kind of flapping around. I don't like that. It's flapping around a little bit. It'll be all right. All right. This is what we're gonna do, folks. I could get a tall box or something, and I can stick. Oh, you know what? Man, what is wrong with me? I got so much stuff here that fly off me. Could use this. This is already black too, so it's not gonna affect it too much. Got this little bent arm here thing. This is for your iPad or whatever. Take off my headphones. I don't want to paint my computer. This right here. Doesn't matter if we paint that because it's already black too. That'd be good because I want to paint this in front of you guys. I want to show you guys that I don't play when it comes to this stuff. That looks pretty good. Let's go a little higher like that. Really like to have it like that. Okay. We're just going to do the outside right now. I'm not going to really trip on the inside. But anyway, here we go, folks. It would be better for me to just hold this in my hand. I'm going to hold it in my hand and then we'll hang it on there when we get done with it. Y'all want to see what I'm doing? Keeping it real. Let me stand up. Just doing a quick overview of it. Okay, I'm not trying to drench it. Okay. I'm not painting that good. Now I'm just letting it go. I don't even care. I like painting. You guys should see me smiling right now. You can't see me smiling, but I'm smiling. I'm heck happy. Look how happy I am. Okay, I'm not showing you guys what I'm painting here. See the difference? See the difference is starting to look how it's looking? You can already see a big difference on this dollar pan. This was a $1 storage container thing. Now we'll hang it up here a little bit. Okay. Oh man, it's moving around. Come on. Come on, baby. I don't want to get the paint all over my hands. It's looking good though. It's looking real good. I wish you guys could see this. Okay, so that's the matte box. And I just want to show you that you don't have to spend a whole lot of time. A lot of guys, professional fabricators, yeah, they spend a lot of time doing this stuff. I'm not a professional fabricator. I told you guys that. Okay, I'm an amateur fabricator, and I look at something in the store. A lot of times there might be something around your house, and I'm like, yeah, this will work, and I just do it. And I got paint on my fingers. Okay, we'll wipe that off. I got the McDonald's bag here. Thank you, Joshua, once again. Thank you. See, Joshua helped me. Not only did he get me food, he got me a way to wipe this stuff off my fingers. This paint off my fingers. That actually looks pretty good. But I think we're gonna have to come up with a better stand here. I'll leave it like that for now. It's just flopping around. Yeah, that's not too good. But like I said, we'll add another coat later. I don't want to spend too much time on that. But I want to show you that's how I do things. Ooh, I'm gonna see. It's gonna. If I do that, it's gonna fall on the ground. I don't want it to fall down. Let me do that. And the back part doesn't even matter that much because you're going to be looking at the sides of this. And once again, it's going to be a matte box, so it might have LEDs in the side of it. I might put some lights in it or something. Who knows? I'm just having fun. And you don't have to go out and spend $100 on a matte box. A lot of professional fabricators say, yeah, I spent $100. It wasn't that much. $100 is a lot to me. I'm sorry. $100 is a lot to me because I'm on a bro budget. When you're on a bro budget, yeah. If I spend $100, I might buy a whole computer for $100, but I don't want to spend it on a piece of plastic. I'm just sorry. That's just me. I'm sorry. I got a real matte box in there that's on my Canon camera. That's on my Canon XL H1. XL H1. Look that camera up. It's a nice camera. I got actually like 4 of those. I'm keeping it real. Those are old cameras, but I don't think they all work, and I really haven't tested them all yet. I did test one of them, I think. I got them from the thrift store, so I don't know. But they're old HD cameras, and they look really cool. And you could build that into like a cinema rig. That's why I got the matte box on it. I kind of made it into a cinema rig. It's kind of lightweight. It looks kind of cool, but I didn't spend $100 on the matte box. I think I got the matte box for like 30, and that was a lot to me. So I'm just giving you guys I'm giving you guys another way of doing things. I'm showing you another way of doing things on a bro budget. $1.25. You guys saw what it looked like. Okay, this is the lid for it. That's what the lid looks for. I can paint the lid. I may keep it blue for a while. I might go buy another one and have one blue and one black. And I may take a hinge, like a hinge from the dollar store, and you just bam, open it up, close it, open it, close it. And you know, you maybe adjust it, put a hard lens on there, and that's what the matte box does. Because of what it does, it cuts down the sun. So if you say you got light coming in, or it cuts down light. So say you don't want a lot of light coming in, you're to cut down light, you can adjust the matte box. That's what the matte box does. So you don't have flares and stuff all in your videos and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, this is looking good right now. I'm going around the edges here. I think we're gonna leave it alone for a little bit, and we'll come back and I'll hit some more coats. And I haven't even done the inside yet at all. So that's how I do stuff, okay? I wanted you guys to just kind of see. I'm gonna get this out the way, and we are going to talk about the rest of the cinema camera that we are working on. We'll put that to the side for a minute, folks. Okay? The boy Tony from Cali once again. Bring the big baby back over here. We're gonna bring over the big cinema rig. That matte box is gonna go on the front. Okay? Basically, it's a Tupperware container. Now you can see the trash can. You can see the inner parts of the trash can now. You can see that big bolt that's in the middle. I probably should start raising this up. So I'm gonna cut these zip ties. Did I bring my zip ties out here? I think I brought my zip ties out here. I'm gonna cut those. We're gonna raise it up with some cushion so that it's not tilting down, because I noticed that it was tilting down. I didn't like that. And then we're gonna re-zip tie it again. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, because I don't feel like drilling the holes. I don't feel like going and getting no wood and all that kind of stuff. We'll do that later on. So you can always improve something. You do something temporary, and you say, you know what? Now I know what I need to do. Now it's just the way I want it. This is like a mock-up. So then you say, okay, now I want it to be a little taller, a little higher. I actually don't want to cut these zip ties right now because I just don't want to do it. Now another way of doing it, if I want to leave it mounted to the pole, I can just unscrew it from here. Unscrew it from the inner part. As you can see the screw right there, I can unscrew that. That was a kind of a pain in the butt getting that screw through that cup, to be honest with you. That's why I don't show everything, because it's kind of time consuming. That was a kind of a pain in the butt. But I could unscrew that and drop it down, and it would be level. But we're just gonna raise it up. I think it's gonna be easier to raise it up. Because I actually have, you can't see right here, but I have a ball head that kind of holds it right here and raises it up, and I don't know. Just some fun stuff. I don't want to go into all the details because it's kind of boring. Probably boring to you. It might be interesting to some people, but to a lot of people it's gonna be boring. But this is the cinema rig. This is the Panavision cinema rig. We got the, these are not connected yet. These are the microphone. This is the microphone receiver. That's gonna be connected into the camera. That's gonna be connected into the camera, so I'm gonna have to extend that or put this in a different area. This whole, this air hub thing or whatever you call it, it may be up here somewhere, because the camera's gonna be inside the camera's gonna be inside this trash can container. Sounds crazy, I know. Panasonic camera's gonna be in there. So this is, just give you an example. This is your camera. This doesn't have a earphone jack on here. But anyway, you would plug this into your camera, and then this is your receiver. Okay? And your air hub thing could be on the outside of it like this. It could be on the outside, it could be over here, it could be mounted anywhere. And I gotta figure that out, how I wanna do that. Because we're gonna have that lens print. The print's gonna be here in the next couple days. It's gonna go down here like this. And then the air hub microphone could go up here like this. I could have it where it mounts up here like this. It's got a hot shoe thing on it. I like to be able to see the recording of what's going on, so I can have it where it mounts up here like this, and it swivels around or whatever. Or it could be way back here. But this definitely has to plug into the camera. Or it can plug into the computer. It can actually plug into the computer too. So I gotta think about it. But those are the things that I think about, okay? And the wiring harness, the big wiring harness I told you guys about earlier. Oh, actually, the air hook thing will look good right here. There's like a gap there. The air hook thing will look good actually right there. But all this wiring, let's see what I gotta work with. This is what I gotta work with. So I got the power supplies for the monitors. Those gotta be plugged in. The HDMI cables gotta be plugged into the computer. I'm gonna do all this tonight. I'm just gonna sit down and do all this because this is kind of tedious. I don't want you guys don't want to waste time seeing all that. But all this is gonna be hooked into these. It'll take me long to hook it up. Probably like, to be honest with you, like 30 minutes to hook all that up. But I'm not gonna waste your time doing that. But I want to tell you that's what the update today is. Bro building. What I say today is bro building, broadcasting. We got the computer on there. You saw that. So I just want to show you guys a couple things that we've done. We mounted the computer. Now I could plug these HDMI cables up right now. I could plug up a couple of these. Just see what it's gonna look like. We gotta go HDMI. The way I mounted the computer. I'm just making sure. Yeah, that's why I wanted it. The way I mounted the computer, the HDMI cables are right here. So they're gonna come straight out and they're going to go into the monitor. But I gotta think about, see that now I won't be able to do that flip down technique. I wanted to do that flip down technique. So I put hinges on here. I want to be able to flip the whole thing down like this. If I flip it down, I don't want the cables right here in the way. So I got to think about that. I might have to reroute the cables. So the cables might have to be plugged in here, then reroute it. They'll come down like this, and they'll come down underneath the camera, and then they'll come up in the front of the camera like this, and then they'll plug in. Yeah, that's what I'll do. See? So when you're building this stuff, a lot of times you're thinking about how you're going to do something before it happens. And that's what I'm doing. So that's going to be nice. Now, that's what I wanted to tell you. The Bluetooth speaker. Where's the Bluetooth speaker? Oh. We're just going to use this one as an example right now. I might buy another one of these. These are $5. $5. This one actually lights up. It's pretty cool. It lights up. I was going to put it back here like this, but I decided that I think it's going to go up here. It's going to go right here in that little gap right there. I like that. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. So we got the Bluetooth speaker there. Now this lights up. It has the lights on it and everything. So I can have it to where it's out a little bit, like that. So that way you still get the sound, and you can still get to the controls because these are the controls right here. Another thing is I thought of, I know it sounds crazy, is like I said, I was going to cut this open right here, cut this open, and I was going to build the Bluetooth speaker right into the popcorn bottle. This is a popcorn bottle. I was going to build it right into the popcorn bottle, but then you're not going to see the light. You know, there's all kinds of different things. You want this light to kind of be some part of the unit, or I could put it down here like this. I thought about underneath here. I thought about like that in the front, but I think it's going to go good here. To be honest with you, I think it's going to go good here because what it's going to do is going to light up. It's going to be flashing blue, the blue light or green light or whatever, and then I got lights that are going to be right here, and then this computer lights up blue all the way around. You guys remember this? If you haven't checked out my old video a long time ago when I did the X-Cam from 2003, 2004, that camera, that was the first bro rig that we built, the professional bro rig, before I started building these plastic ones. That's a real camera. This thing lights up all the way blue. It looks nice. This lights up blue. The microphone actually lights up blue. I should light it up right now and show you guys. No, you'll see it later. But this lights up blue. The microphone lights up blue. The USB part right here is going to light up blue. And the speaker is also going to be blue, and it's Bluetooth. So I think we're going to go with the speaker right here. And that way the refraction of the light will shine forward. So you got the reflection of the light, and you can also turn the light off if you don't want the light on. And then the sound will kind of reverberate, and it'll come back towards you. Okay? Bluetooth speaker, $5. Got the microphone. This has all been done today. This is all part of the update. Just keeping it real. You guys seen me do this computer right before your eyes. We got the computer mounted, got the matte box painted. We're pretty much done. We're pretty much done. Keep it real. The Bluetooth module. This is going to be kind of tricky here. The Bluetooth, not module, Bluetooth 7-port hub. 7-port hub. You get these for like $9. That's going to go right here. And in order for me to do that, if you put it on paper, if I just stick it on the paper like that, it's gonna not be stable. So I gotta think about this one. It's gonna be a little tricky. Wait, actually there's a hole right there. I didn't know there was, never noticed there was a hole there. There's a hole there, but there's nothing one on the other end. That's kind of a bummer. Because if there was a hole there, I would zip tie this baby in. I'll drill a hole in it, or I'll just put a couple screws right through it. That'd be great. I gotta think about this one. Because I'm gonna have to figure out, well, I'll probably just zip tie it. I'll zip tie it. Yeah. So I'll drill, what I'll do is I'll drill a hole here, drill a hole there, drill a hole here, drill a hole there, and just zip tie it. And that's a done deal. And as far as the cabling, the wiring, you see how much wire you got? You got plenty of wire. So the wiring just goes right where your 3.0 YouTube is, right here. They go right here. And you also have a USB right here. You can plug it in that USB. I got my wireless keyboard plugged in this one right now. But technically, it would be something like this. Try to keep it as clean as possible. Your power button is right here, by the way. So you turn the power button on, power's right here. You got this wire right here. Yeah, it may stick out a little bit, who cares? When you're building cinema rigs, you're always gonna have wire sticking out, you know? So that's just part of the game. You put the Bluetooth module like that, and then this wire will probably come down a little bit, like it'll probably tuck in like that, and then, because you still wanna be able to lift this out. You wanna be able to undo it like that, and open it up like a lunch pail. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a hinge on here. We're gonna get a hinge as soon as I get paid, as soon as I get a couple dollars. Or if you guys donate, once again, go to my Cash App, $Tony McDew. I'll go get the hinge today. I'll keep it real. I'll go find a hinge today at Home Depot. Just donate, $Tony McDew. Go to my Cash App. So as soon as I get a hinge, that's gonna open up like that. And then it's gonna close. And you can put your lunch in there, your groceries, whatever you want. That's gonna be cool. The first cinema camera, actually,